Jared Collins didn't believe in fate, he believed in numbers. Profit margins, stock prices, acquisitions. As CEO of Collins Global, he built his billion-dollar empire on data and strategy, not dreams or coincidence. Emotions? Distractions. Until one night changed everything. At a lavish hotel gala, golden chandeliers, vintage wine, and smiles bought by money, Jared moved through the crowd with practiced ease, answering questions about market expansions while checking his watch. His mind was on mergers and meetings, definitely not librarians. Then she crashed into him. A splash of red wine spread across his $10,000 Italian suit like a fresh wound. "Oh my God, I'm so sorry," said a warm, unpolished voice. Jared looked down at the stain, then back at the woman. For the first time in years, he forgot what he was about to say. Her name tag read Maya Bennett. Her curls pinned up, a few strands framing glowing skin, and those deep, unapologetic brown eyes held only sincerity. "I'll pay for the cleaning," she stammered, fumbling in her purse. "It's fine," Jared interrupted, not because of the suit, but because something far more valuable was disrupted: his control. That night, Jared left without finishing his champagne, and Maya walked away thinking she had embarrassed herself. Neither knew that fate, whether they believed in it or not, had begun writing their story. A billionaire discovering what truly makes life rich, and a librarian learning how accidents rewrite everything. The Lexington Hotel sparkled with elegance. Floor-length gowns shimmered, champagne flutes chimed softly, and a string quartet played timeless melodies. Maya's thrifted green dress was simple and far from the couture around her, her hair pulled back, makeup classic. She felt like a paperback book stuck between glossy hardcovers. "Relax," whispered her younger brother Marcus, handing her wine. "You look better than the mannequins pretending to breathe." Marcus, a struggling artist, had gotten an invitation through a patron. Maya reluctantly came, preferring quiet nights at the library with tea and books. Admiring a floral centerpiece, Maya caught her heel on carpet edge, wine glass wobbling, then splashing onto Jared's white suit. She gasped. Jared turned slowly, tall and graceful, the stain spreading like a wound. "God, I'm so sorry," she breathed. His ice blue eyes met hers. The room quieted. Jared Collins, billionaire mogul, Gala's top donor, stood there, unreadable but fixated. "Do you know how much the suit costs?" he asked lowly. Maya straightened, voice steady. "More than I make in a month, maybe a year. But it was an accident. No one bumped you," Jared said coolly. Her eyes flared. "Maybe I tripped. I didn't mean to. I apologize." The crowd murmured, watching, waiting for drama. Cassandra Hale, Jared's former flame, smirked nearby. Jared studied Maya, sincere, calm, owning the moment, unlike most who pleaded. "Accidents happen," he said, brushing the stain with a napkin. "I'll have my assistant bill you." Maya blinked. "Save the trouble. I couldn't afford it anyway." She handed him her wine glass with a polite smile. "Maybe this will balance the color." She walked away, heels clicking confidently. Jared stood frozen, not expecting that. An hour later, Maya fanned herself in a quiet corner, ready to leave. Jared appeared, now in a black jacket. "Mind if I join you?" She raised an eyebrow. "I didn't realize billionaires mingled with people who stain their suits." He laughed genuinely. "Neither did I, but I make exceptions for honest accidents and bold comebacks. You're supposed to be giving a speech or plotting world domination." "I already gave a speech." He introduced himself, Jared. She told him her name, Maya. "You don't come here often," he said. "Libraries are more my scene." "Interesting. You work at one." "I run community outreach at Harlem Public Library, book clubs, tutoring, job workshops." "That sounds important." "It is. Not glamorous, but it changes lives." Jared looked at her like she was a missing puzzle piece. "I like to see it sometime." "Most people say that and forget by morning." "I won't." "If you mean it, I'm there every Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 6. Kids love surprise guests, especially billionaires." That night, Jared stared at the stained jacket in his penthouse. His assistant had offered to replace it, but he didn't care. He wasn't thinking about the suit or money. He was thinking about Maya, the librarian who didn't fawn or flinch. For the first time in years, he was curious. And for the first time in longer, he looked forward to Tuesday. The Harlem Public Library was a world apart, creaky wooden floors, children's chatter, shelves full of stories. Maya felt at home. When Tuesday came, the wine spill felt like a strange memory. Then the library doors opened, and Jared walked in dressed casually, jeans and a navy sweater, sunglasses pushed back. "Am I late for story time?" He grinned. "You actually came," Maya said, surprised. "I'm a man of my word. This place has soul." "Welcome to Harlem's best-kept secret," she said. She showed him around volunteers, teen study area, children's section with murals, community rooms with resume workshops. Everything here is built by people who care. No one's here for fame, just impact. Jared nodded. "It reminds me of a library in Boston where I grew up. The librarian taught me to code on a broken computer in a dusty manual." "Is that where the empire started?" "Something like that. Easy to forget where you come from when everything around you is polished." "Then why come back?" "I've been wondering if any of it, the money, the legacy, means anything. You weren't ashamed of the suit, and you didn't pretend." "I don't pretend for anyone." He smiled, the first real smile in a long time. Jared became a regular, quiet at first, donating books, asking about events. Then volunteering, helping with coding workshops, sitting in book discussions. He never sought attention, and Maya never introduced him by name unless asked. Kids adored him, especially little Miguel, who said Jared talked like Batman, but laughed like SpongeBob. One golden afternoon, they shared empanadas on the library steps. "This place does more good than most charity galas," Jared said. "Maybe you've been going to the wrong ones." He smiled. "Touché. I'm not used to this," Jared said later. "Not just the simplicity, but the honesty." "You are. You just forgot." Their bond grew. When Jared invited Maya to dinner, she hesitated. "I've been to your world," she said softly. "It felt like a museum where I didn't belong." "This won't be a museum," he promised. "Just us. No cameras. Just food and maybe jazz. Jazz might sway me." He'd pick her up in a vintage Lincoln Town car, no limos, just honest. Dinner was a Harlem speakeasy with live music, no press. "What scares you most?" Maya asked. "Waking up one day realizing I built everything for everyone else but not myself." "Then build something that matters for you." That night, he walked her home. The cold nipped their cheeks. He stopped, searching her face. "Tell me this isn't just in my head." Her heart pounded. "It's not, but it's complicated." He nodded quietly. The next morning, trouble arrived. Cassandra Hale's face was on every entertainment blog, arm in arm with Jared in a photo from last year's gala. Rumors flew. Maya stared at the screen, stomach tight. She told herself it was past, but it hurt. Days passed without word from Jared. Then Saturday morning, he appeared at the library. "Maya, can we talk?" She crossed her arms. "Talk, or explain?" "The photo's old. She's been trying to come back. The press knows about me here, which you never told me. You let me believe we had something real. Now I'm tabloid fodder. I've never lied to you. I never let anyone in the way I let you. I didn't choose Cassandra. Then why do I feel like I don't belong in your world?" "Because you don't. And I don't in yours. Maybe that's why we work." She looked away, fighting tears. "I don't want to be a footnote." He stepped closer. "You're not. You're the first chapter." That night, Maya confided in Grace Monroe, her retired librarian mentor. "He's unlike anyone I know," Maya said, "but I'm scared I'll lose myself trying to be enough." Grace smiled gently. "Not if he truly sees you. The question is, will he choose what matters?" Jared stood by his penthouse window, Manhattan bathed in morning light. Maya's message glowed on his phone. "I need time from headlines, from us." He tossed the phone, exhausted. For the first time, money and power couldn't fix this, only truth could. A week later, whispers followed Maya. "Did you see him with that model? Why would a billionaire hang out here? She's lucky." Maya wished they saw the whole story, a woman who built a life with purpose, standing at a crossroads between fear and hope. Then one rainy afternoon, An unsigned envelope arrived with a letter. Maya, I made thousands of deals, but writing this is hardest. You told me I needed to build something that mattered. I thought it meant business, but you meant life honest, rooted with someone like you. I won't ask you to forget what you saw. Just believe you're the beginning of every chapter one want to write. I'll be at the fundraiser. If you don't want to see me, I understand. But I had to try. Always. Jared. At the fundraiser, the library glowed with warmth. Maya moved among guests, heart-torn, hoping and afraid. Then she saw him, watching from the back, charcoal suit, no tie, hands in pockets, like he'd found the last page of a long-lost book. She walked slowly toward him. I wasn't sure you'd come. I wasn't sure you'd let me. I read your letter. He waited, confidence mixed with raw honesty. I think you mean it, she said. That scares me. He nodded. Me too. Everyone's looking your hard amiss. Let them. He pulled a small velvet notebook. I've started something. The Maya Bennett Literacy Fund, he said, to renovate libraries in underserved communities starting here. She covered her mouth. I'm speechless. This isn't about us, it's about what matters. What you taught me. Tears filled her eyes. I don't want to change your world. I want to be part of it, if you'll let me. She smiled. Then come dance with me. Under the glow of string lights, they swayed quietly. So, when do I meet the rest of your world? Whenever you're ready. Months later, Maya stood at a new literacy hub opening. Jared was there, proud but humble. She spoke to the crowd. I never imagined a spilled glass of wine would lead to this. Life writes unexpected stories. This is about showing up for books, community, and love that refuses to stay unwritten. Later, Jared asked, There's something I haven't asked. She teased. Another donation? He smiled, revealing a simple gold ring engraved with a tiny book. Maya Bennett, will you write the rest of this story with me? She whispered, I already have. They kissed beneath the stars, surrounded by laughter, books, and a love no one could have predicted. Thank you for watching. Please share your thoughts. Who was right? What defines true wealth? Is love really about rewriting our stories? Comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.